Hey guys, happy new year. Happy 2024. I wish each and every one of you a wonderful year full of health, wealth, and prosperity. I hope everyone made a lot of wishes. I hope they come true. I've got a book full of them, y'all. We all do. And I'm going to chase them. I'm going to chase all my wishes and my dreams. Why not? Life's too short. Your girl just beat cancer, so I'm going for the gold, y'all, for the gold. So, again, Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve. We had a wonderful time. We went to our best friend's home. Of course, you know who that is, Andrea. We had a big old Mexican fajita. Oh my God, she had ground beef and chicken and chorizo and shrimp and all the fixings, and it was amazing. We played games and we had a ball. So, you know what? I'm in the mood for some soup. Tired of the holiday food. I want some good old soup. It's like 37 degrees here in Kentucky today, and I'm cold. Like, I've already been out and about, and I come home and I'm like, I want some soup. So guess what? We're gonna make an oldie. We're gonna make a soup called Busy Day Soup. It is so simple and very delicious. It's similar to vegetable soup, I'll be honest, with a twist. So first thing we're gonna do is I've got me 1 pound. I actually got about 1.5 pounds of ground beef in my pan, as you see, and I've just now started to fry it up. See, I got my little apron on. I love this thing, y'all. I've had people message me going, where did you get that? Amazon, y'all. Amazon. I mean, this is funny, and it fits. So, we're gonna fry up 1 pound of hamburger meat, and I'm gonna season it, but I'm not using salt. I'm using seasoned salt. So, let's just eyeball about a teaspoon of seasoned salt over my meat and a teaspoon of garlic powder. That's it. Not doing any pepper. So we're gonna let this fry up, and I'm gonna drain my hamburger meat, y'all. Okay, while my hamburger meat is cooking up and doing its thing and getting all happy and merry, let me show you what we're gonna add to this. First thing we're gonna do is once we drain our hamburger meat, and the reason why I'm draining it is I've got 80-20, and I don't want any fat in my soup. I don't want grease floating to the top because that ruins it for me. Sometimes I keep the grease, sometimes I don't. This one I'm not. So once we drain this, we're gonna add 5 cups of water. Hot, cold, it don't matter. To that, we're gonna add 1 28-ounce can or 1 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. And I bought the petite diced tomatoes. And these are 14.5 ounce, I think. Yep. And I'm gonna use 2 of these. So, 1.5 pounds of hamburger meat, 5 cups of water, 2 14.5 cans of diced tomatoes. Then, this is where it turns into vegetable soup. I'm adding a 29-ounce can of veg oil, and I drain this. I don't like the juice in any of my cans of vegetables. And again, you can use any kind of vegetables you want. I just choose veg oil. It's got a little bit of everything in there. Then, we're gonna add 1 package of Lipton onion soup mix. We're gonna cook that for an hour on about between low and medium. Once it comes to that rolling boil, you know you gotta stir it every once in a while so it doesn't stick to the bottom of your pan. After an hour, we're gonna add in, this is 1 pound. We're gonna add in 8 ounces. We're gonna add in 1/2 pound of elbow noodles, which is a 1/2 box. That's it, and you cook it. So there you go, Busy Day Soup. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how we do it, and you're gonna be wanting me some. Okay, I've got my hamburger meat browned and drained, and to that I've got 5 cups of water. My water was hot. You can use cold, it doesn't really matter. And I've got my temperature on medium high right now because I want to bring this to a rolling boil. To this, again, we're gonna add 1 29-ounce can of veg oil. You can add whatever kind of vegetables you want to this. It doesn't matter, it's just whatever you like. I know the kids and I like this, so that's just what I'm doing. Then we're adding 2 14.5 cans of petite diced tomatoes. If you don't like diced tomatoes, use crushed tomatoes. But you kind of need it in this. So there's our 2 cans. And then the secret ingredient is, again, Lipton onion soup mix. That's it. So we're gonna mix this all up. We're gonna bring her to a boil. Then we're gonna turn her down to medium-low heat and let it simmer for an hour. Once that hour is up, we're gonna add 8 ounces of elbow noodles and cook it. And that's it. And I'm gonna bring y'all in here once I get this stirred up. I'm not gonna add any salt to the end because this soup mix is It does have sodium in it. And I did salt my hamburger meat with the seasoned salt. So I don't want to over salt it. So this is what she looks like. Let me move you in here. And there she is right now, just with what I just told you I put in it. So we're gonna cook it for an hour. Then we're gonna add our noodles. So while this is waiting, we're gonna make some dessert. Okay, our soup has been on a, I don't know, not a rolling boil, but a boil for about an hour on medium low heat. See how it looks? You can just see it's just simmering away. We're gonna add a half a box of elbow noodles. You use whatever kind of noodles you want. This is just what we like in this. So I'm just gonna eyeball me out half a box. That's it. We're gonna stir it up. I'm gonna put my heat on medium. And we're gonna cook this for 15 minutes or until your noodles are done. You may have to add more water or you may not. You don't really know until it gets closer to being done because your noodles will absorb a lot of the moisture and the water in here. So hang on and see you in 15. Okay, our noodles are almost done. This is what it's looking like. I want mine thinner. I don't like thick soup. So I've got 1 cup of hot water I'm gonna add to it, and it needs salt. Now we're gonna add a teaspoon and a half. I'm just gonna eyeball. This is what I do. So dump that in there. We're gonna stirry. I'm not gonna add pepper till the very end. That's it. So let's let this cook for about another 5 minutes and it's done. See why that soup, just adding an extra cup of water at the very end made it the perfect soupy consistency. Okay, I just added in a teaspoon of black pepper. Got a sneeze, it went at my nose. And I was gonna tell you, I got to sneeze again. Hold on. Whew, sorry. I was gonna tell you, sometimes I don't use water in this. I use beef stock. Not chicken stock, but beef stock. Or I'll use water flavored with beef bouillon cubes. I'm out of both. The holidays have whipped us dry everything in this house, which is fine. I just gotta go to the store again. But anyways, I was wanting to tell you, you can use beef broth instead of water. It makes a big difference, and it's good. It's good with water too, don't get me wrong, but the beef broth just adds a little bit of to it, you know? That's it. All right, we're gonna let this cook for about a few more minutes, and I'm gonna pour some out in the bowl, and we're gonna test it. Okay. Our soup has cooked for about an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm gonna dish me up just a tad taste test. You know, you gotta taste test your food. And little soup. You can put crackers in this, any kind you want. It's really good with a homemade grilled cheese or a peanut butter sandwich or a ham sandwich or just nothing, just soup in general. This is what it looks like when it's done. Again, this is busy day soup. Little twist on vegetable soup. It's very hot, as you see, but we're gonna go in here. We're gonna take us a bite because I love soup. It could be 100 degrees outside and your girl be eating soup. That's just how I roll. This is very hot. And Duke's standing right here looking at me like, drop a bite, Mom. That's delicious. 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 If you don't like tomatoes, leave them out. I don't like tomatoes, but I like tomatoes in this, and I like macaroni and tomatoes. If you want the tomato flavor, use tomato juice or use tomato sauce or put you a little bit of tomato paste in there. It's whatever you want. Play around with it and make it your own. This is how my family and I love busy day soup. So I'm gonna go enjoy my bowl. I'm gonna go tell my kiddos to come eat them some soup. Go love your family, make you some soup, and I love you. Up next, our chocolate pudding cake.